he makes time for you. Plain and simple. Again, I've said many times before, more than a man's money, his time is of great value. And his time says a lot about his interest in you. Now, granted, money can show value in a woman depending on how much he has and how much he has to spend. Because when he's willing to give you his resources of any kind, that does show he's serious about you, all right? But time is a big deal. Time is typically a big deal. And so for a man who's willing to make time for you, all right, not just he has you at his convenience, not only when it works for you, but even in moments where you want to see him and he's willing to move some things around to accommodate you, when he's willing to compromise so he can spend time with you, when he's willing to make sure you're getting enough quality time to even be happy with him, when he's willing to work with you in that regard. Now, again, I always have to throw in these little caveats. Some men are generally busy, all right? I would still argue that even the busy man makes time for the woman he's serious about, all right? But there is a level of compromise with a very ambitious, driven man who has a lot going on versus the man who has nothing going on for himself, so he has all the time in the world to give you, all right? So do take that into consideration. But the premise of all this is still that he makes time. So even the busy man, if he's serious about a woman, makes time. He tries to create it. He tries to make adjustments because he wants to once see this woman and he wants to make her feel good, show her attention, things of that nature. So bottom line, when he makes time for you, that is a very good sign he is ready for a relationship. Third on the list of he's ready for a relationship, he wants you to meet his friends and family. Now, real quick, I know already some of y'all, this is one of the ones where I know some of y'all like, well, I met his people, all right, and he was still playing games. He still wasn't serious. The whole family was in on the game with him, all right, and was setting you up. I know, I done heard all the horror stories, all right? But, again, typically, in most situations, when a man wants to introduce a woman to friends and family, is because he sees a relationship or at least a strong potential of a relationship in the future with this woman. He's already said to himself, I can see myself with her, or I believe there's a really good chance, and now I either want my friends and family to see who I'm already into, or I want to get that extra layer of approval and make sure everyone loves her, and now I can move forward with this. One way or another, it is typically a great sign that he wants to bring you around friends and family. He's not hiding you. You're not a secret. It's an open thing that you are the woman that he is courting, getting to know, trying to build a relationship with. So definitely be mindful of that. Again, none of these signs are 100% home runs except the last one I'm going to give you on the list. But again, very good indicators, very strong indicators. This is typically the behavior of men who are serious about trying to be with you. Number 4, the fourth reason he's ready to be in a relationship with you is he's willing to listen to your feelings, all right? So I've said many times before, one of the greatest indicators that a man is serious about you is not in what he does on his own. It's not him figuring out what you want and desire. It's in how he handles your expressing of feelings and concerns. Because men who are not serious about you are going to be very dismissive. They're going to make excuses. They're going to brush it off. They're going to deflect. They're going to turn the tables on you. All of it's going to lead to your needs not being met and the issue not being resolved. However, the man who's serious about you wants to resolve the issue. I always say a man who loves you wants to bring you peace, all right, and clarity, whereas the other guys want to bring you chaos and confusion. So this man is going to be willing to listen. Even if he's not the greatest at understanding and figuring things out, he's going to be willing to try to get it, try to figure out what's going on here. Tell me how you feel so I can fix this. You know what I'm saying? That's his mentality. Hey, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check this one out right here, and I'll see you there. Relationships are the key to a successful life. But there's 5 areas that we have to be mindful of when it comes to relationships. There's relationship with God, relationship with ourselves, relationship with family and friends,